Yep. Y'all know what it is, man. EaglesWebbs boxing, man. Let me show my grill up in here, man. Gil Cole's already with the trouble, man. Already with the trouble making that fast, man. Don't make me have to contact you outside of here, man. All right? That's what you do, man. I know you love it, man. You love it. You're going to start laughing right away. I already know. Just like you did last time. You're going to start laughing. As soon as I holler at you, you're going to be laughing like, yeah, Eagle. Yeah, I know. You show out in here, but then when Eagle get personal with you, then you don't show out no more. I see Gil Coles. Let me shout y'all out first. Gil Coles out there. He says, what's up, Eagles Web? What's up to the brother, man? D-Lo404 Boxing had to leave the other day on us. Had grown man stuff to take care of. But I see him out there. Salute to D-Lo, the 404 Boxing. And we meet till this day. We are the kings, man. He know what it is, man. Salute to him. He said salute to EaglesWebbs Boxing in the chat. Of course, I came in and I see y'all. And then Gil starting trouble down there. Attention, man. He is not. He said, never mind. Because he already know I'm going to take it out. It's gonna disappear, man. But let's just start off a little bit different today. Let's start off. Now, first of all, I appreciate everybody who come through. I appreciate all y'all. So just to let you know, I do appreciate y'all coming through. And I appreciate that, I'm going to say it just like this. I appreciate when grown folks come through. Because this is grown folks. Boxing and stuff. And I see my brother down there, Ron Frink. I haven't seen him for a long time, man. I've seen him before, though. But if he's going to be coming back through here, don't worry about it. I'm going to stripe you back up, man. I just hadn't seen you in so long. Don't worry. You'll get your stripes back, man. You earning your stripes. You earning your stripes and stuff. I listened to you. I was over at King the other day, and I was listening in. I seen D-Lo over there, too. And a few other people I seen up over there. Yeah, but this is grown folks chat, and so we're going to try to keep it 100. Well, we don't try to keep it 100. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to keep it 200. We're going to keep it 1,000 or whatever, 10,000. We're going to keep it 1,000,000 up in here because that's just what we do up in here in EaglesWebbs Boxing. And like I said, I appreciate all the real people that come through. Yeah, there's a lot of issues and stuff that's going on within this boxing and even within new media. Within new media, there's a lot of things. But I'm going to tell you just like this right here. This is my opine. Y'all can feel what you want to. You can feel any way you want to. If there's something that's ethnically wrong with you, and I find out there's something ethnically wrong with you, because I don't go searching for stuff, but if it comes my way. Now I'm not gonna say 100% that I'm gonna cut you loose. Well, I cut a lot of people loose though, but I'm just saying I might not 100% cut you loose because this is boxing chat. But as a grown man, I'm not going to deal with you. It's because there's certain things we're not going to be able to deal with. And then you feel me? But there's some things like boxing, since it's boxing chat, we always going to be able to talk about the boxing because you might be on point on that. Your life might be effed up because you're dealing with certain situations in a manner that I wouldn't like. It's not very becoming, and it's not a good look. Because that's the language they use now. It's good luck. And so I'm going to try to keep it grown. And I'm going to, try to keep all the, the vulgarities out or whatever, or the cursing. Because I'm not heated. I just started the chat. And nobody's come in so far to start anyway. But anyway, salute to Ron Finkley up in here in TW Design. I see somebody up in here. He said, good day. He said, good people. I don't know who you are, but good day. It's always a great day up in here, up in EaglesWebbs. So we're going to start off by saying good day anyway. Salute to Ron. He said peace and what's great at EaglesWebbs Boxing. That's right. And he said it's all good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know, man, because there's no way. I don't know if we can check him or not, man. You guys, they said we can't check him anymore. But he came in. Well, he has the symbol that I remember. So if he's playing the game, I mean, I can't, I don't know if we can check anymore. We used to be able to check. Is there a way we can check? I don't even think there's a way you can go. I mean, you have to wait until after the stream or whatever. But anyway, as long as he seems proper right now. So, like I said, this is grown folks. Yeah. Well, we're not talking about racism, TW Design. That's not that's not going to be on the subject today. Racism is always there if you belong to a race. You see what I mean? So it's, I gave y'all the fight the other day, man. Stop it, me. You sit there and make me, and I sit there and forget too, man. I'm like, well, who is it? Let's go back. Let me see. Who we got this weekend? Does anybody remember, man? Because shit, once I put it out there, that's it. You know, I don't try to keep on my mind who's fighting. I think it's like a junior welterweight or something that's coming up. I just told y'all the other day, man. Come on now. Y'all making me, now I got to think. You're making me think. Okay, here we go. Well, we know boxing is back, and over in Britain they fighting. How many people's paying attention to that? See, nobody's paying attention to it. But anyway, is it Vargas? Somebody fights this weekend, man. Or Friday. Somebody fights Friday. I got to go through, man. You see? Y'all making me work, man. Stop making me work, man. Stop making me work extra when I gave y'all. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it is Vargas. It is. Yeah, it is. It's Samuel Vargas and Virgil Ortiz Jr. Like I said, don't expect me to do the fight. I'm not subscribed to the zone. I'm not subscribed to the zone. So we know that that's it. And as far as like bleeding and all that, everybody don't have to bleed in order when you lay down to rest. It's not about bleeding somebody like that. Just throwing that out there, grown folks. But it is it's just like I said, we're not the same. So I don't like, if somebody brings it up in my chat, I'm going to slap it down right away. And that's Ron right there. That has to be Ron, because Ron is always on the... Ron, see, there you go, see? Ron is always putting stuff up. So it's Virgil Ortiz. See, he put it up. That's why I just was saying Samuel Vargas right there. And so I remember Ron for doing that. Ron always does that. Nobody's going to come in and pretend to be Ron and then put up that kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? If you're going to pretend to be somebody, it's the best way to do it. But that's him. That's Ron right there. So if y'all mistaken that that's Ron, that's Ron. I'll put my neck out on this one and say that is Ron. And we'll see after I figure this out, I'll go back and check it out. But I remember that he always does that in here. He always, like, if I ask the question like that, he'll put it up because he keeps up with the boxing like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's in his mind, he keep the schedule, but I'll forget as soon as I say it. I'll read it off and then I'll just forget it just like that. Because I really don't care. A lot of these little fights I'm not really caring about as much. But we're going to check it out and we're going to see. But back to the point is that there is no created equal and all that, man. But so we're going to smash that. We're going to stop saying, and y'all hold on just 1 second. Be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. Don't usually happen, but well, it does happen on EaglesWebbs. But so I'm not into the whole race thing. So don't y'all can miss me with all the race. I belong to a nation, okay, and we are a native nation here. We are the originating people from this side of the world. The originating people. That's where I come from. Originate, not just native. Originate, not aborigine. Originate. That's where the origin. Our origin is right here. That's where our origin is. Origin. Not no Africa. See, because people don't think when they say life started in Africa, people don't think. Because if you're saying that life started in Africa, that means everything else was barren. That means no birds here, no nothing. There's nothing here, just rocks. Or not even that. No land, no nothing. So stop it. Stop getting into that scientific stuff, and then you come in here. You know what I mean? You come in here, and then when you come in here, then you want to try to, shout that kind of stuff out. Then we're not gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna deal with it. Because what you're doing, you're undermining people, because only the childish mind keeps the same ideas, like the Santa Claus and all this stuff. Only the childish mind keeps those type of things. When you become a man or a woman, you have to let a lot of things go. So if you have to let those things go, guess what? All the other crap that you learned, you have to let that go too. If you learn that and that was crap, guess what? Jack and Jill, all this stuff, all this other stuff, man. And Gil, science is crap. Chemistry is real. Science is crap. But chemistry itself, we always deal with chemistry. Even when you cook, you deal with chemistry. So chemistry is real. Science is crap. But chemistry itself, and I'm not going to break down the different levels of chemistry, but chemistry is real. But science itself, science is crap. Science is crap. It's all like just making up stuff and putting stuff together. It is putting stuff together. Well, I'm not going to talk about flat earth and all that stuff. I don't believe earth. I know earth is not flash. It's not flat. I respect that the chemistry is the main thing that we deal with. Chemistry, believe me. And just think about it. Everything in your house, most of the stuff in your household got something to do with chemistry. Whether it be paintings or anything else. Anything else. I know the earth has terrains, but I've never seen a round earth. But I've been around the earth, and everything I've seen has been like different terrains, like mountains, valleys, like low seas, high seas, water, stuff like that. But I've never seen an actual, like any kind of roundness, even in the sky. Never seen any kind of roundness. But this is not the show to get into all that. And I'm not going to get into all that. But I do understand, like, science. Most other stuff is just experiments. Like, even when it comes to electronics, that's what if you want to call that scientific, you can. It's electronics. I've taken all that stuff too. And I know it's just mostly, it's trial and error. It's just putting stuff together. Oh, we can get signals doing this. That's all it is. You see what I mean? That's what you do when it comes to electronics. Electronics, you can make up something electronically. All you do is go buy some stuff, start putting it together. See what you get. You might invent something to blow yourself up or whatever. But in the end, exactly, that's what happens a lot of times when they start messing with that stuff. Is people get shocked, people get killed, people get blown up. Same thing with chemistry, even though chemistry is real, because you got chemistry like people like gardeners. There's chemistry within that garden, because the earth is set up in a way that it has to be chemically right. And when I say chemicals, I'm talking about stuff like the pH balances and stuff like that, acid and stuff like that, acid and alkaline, like your soils and stuff like that. You got some plants that can grow in alkaline, some can't. Some can grow in acid and some can't. And then you got that perfect balance. Like, for instance, water. Like, since I got to give up a chemistry lesson, pure water is 7.0 as far as the pH. Anything above that is going to be more alkaline. Anything below that is going to be more to the acidic effect. That's if you took any kind of chemistry, or if you learned any of this crap and paid attention to it. There's no numbers really involved with it, but that's what man put numbers on it, so that's what we go by, because man put numbers on it. You feel me? There's no numbers for water. Water is just water. Hey, that's water. Drink that damn water. Feel better. You feel me? Okay, so enough on that. And I'll beat up on Gil a little bit later. I'll get you later, Gil. I'll probably have to holler at you or whatever, because you coming in starting a bunch of stuff. He said, you an eagle, bro. He put an eagle down there. He said, you got to see a circle. Yeah, I got to be able to see it, man. If I can't see it, that's what my chat is about, Ron. Ron, my chat is like, let's see it. It's like, let's see it. If I don't see it, if I don't actually see it, And don't get me all started on that, man. Don't get me started on that, man. Because if you think somebody was on the moon in '69, man, something wrong with you. And you lose all you. When has man lost something? Like, oh, we lost all the footage, and they don't know how to do it no more. You man, get out of here. Come on, green screen. Come on, man. Come on now. Y'all stop falling for stuff, man. Y'all hoodwink too easy. Y'all easy, man. Y'all easy. Right now, you guess where I'm sitting at? I'm on Mars right now, y'all. I'm on Mars, just so y'all know. I'm broadcasting from Mars, man. I came up with my own dish, my satellite, and so you guys catching me on, and mine is fast, because mine is faster than the speed of light or whatever, my satellite that I have. I can send signals out, and I can broadcast to y'all, man. I'm on Mars, bitches, now. And that's where I'm broadcasting from, man. Since y'all... Mars, man. Prove I'm not on Mars. I see you down there, Cypher Supreme up in there, man. That's right. He know the real name. He know the eagle face. That's right, eagle face, baby. But salute to Cypher Supreme out there. Yep. Brother Feeder say, yes, sir. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, come on. If they faking it, think about that TW Design LTD. If they faking us, then they faking us. Y'all stop acting like you're not being faked. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm on Mars right now. As long as y'all believe in moon shit, then I'm on Mars right now. I'm on Mars and y'all can't prove that I'm not on Mars. And I look clearer than they in any of that shit that they came up with. Any of that fakery that they come up with, man. So stop it, man. Stop it. Grown folks chat, man. But y'all let y'all, if y'all still stuck on that, then go ahead. Man on the moon and all that. Go ahead. They said man on the moon before they actually had a man on the moon. Think about that. They used to always talk about, oh, the man on the moon. Okay. You are an earthling. This is where you live. This is where you belong. And this is where your dumb ass will always be, on Earth. That's where your dumb ass will be. If you dumb, then you just dumb. But this is where you are here. I'm not saying you can't fly in the plane, but your ass is earthbound. You gonna come down. You're not gonna stay up there. Even birds come down. They might not. They have some birds that never touch the ground. They just touch water. Once they're old enough, all they do is touch water at the most. And then most time they're in the sky. And the wind is they just gliding on the wind. But you're not a bird. You don't have bird wings. I'm the eagle, okay? I'm the eagle, and I'm on Mars. Mars, bitches. Yeah, Cypher said, he said I moonwalked once. Yeah, hell yeah, walking on the moon. Yeah, moonwalking. Then Michael came up with the dance, huh? After they talk about moonwalking. Walking on the moon, now you got a moonwalk. Okay. And you doing all kind of you wilding out on the moon too. Running and falling down and flipping it, and your shit ain't nothing tore open or nothing. Right? Ain't nothing split, ain't nothing tore open. That shit is well made. And plus you these thick ass so-called uniforms or whatever, flight uniforms or whatever, moon landing uniforms and shit, you ain't sweating or nothing. How you go to the bathroom all that longer time? Huh? You just shit it yourself the whole time? Because as soon as you open something up, there go the oxygen gonna suck up out of there. What you do? You just shit yourself for, how long take you get there? 2 weeks, week, whatever, and then come back and you jumping around. What you eat? Little squeeze portions and shit. Grown ass man living off of that. Little squeezy portions and shit, smaller than this. But all sucked up, right? That's what you drinking? That's what you eat? Alright, I believe that shit. You ain't drink no water all that time? Bowel movements, pissing on yourself, shitting on yourself, drinking little squeeze, little shit look like, what they call that shit? Juicy. Capri Suns. So you living off Capri Sun packages and shit for weeks and all that. All right. I'm done with it, man. Y'all believe what you want to, man. You're right, though. I can agree with that TW Design LTD. He said they spend trillions each year. He said less something simple like slavery still exists. That's right. He says it's an effing joke. To nowhere. There you go. Probes. If you believe probes, I'll tell you what, sit your ass down and pay attention to a launch. And then listen to the excuse they make when they say that the launch is not going straight. As soon as it takes off, it's not even going straight up in the air no more. It's already curving. Now that shit's landing in the ocean is what it's doing. And that shit curved. What direction does it curve? Does it curve anywhere else but towards the ocean? Never. Always curve towards the ocean. They always curve toward the ocean. Why? And exactly which direction is the Earth actually spinning? Because anything I spin, if I put something on it, that shit, whatever spin, that shit flies off. And yes, you have an outer side. If you have an outside, like your clothes are spinning in the washing machine, then they stick to the outside. But if they was trying to stick on that inside, they just go flying off. But anyway, I can get into it deep and just kill it, but I'm not gonna go into it. I'll just let people just have a belief system, because I don't believe shit. I gotta see shit. Yeah. They said a child in Bangladesh or some African country on $1 a day, 15 hours working for for Gap or Nike. They don't pay them nothing. And plus and then that's fake money on top of that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ron want to bring up the Joe Joyce. Well, so what you trying to say, huh? What you trying to say, Ron, about Usyk? So where you putting Usyk at now? Are you big up in Usyk? Let's hear it. Let's get the argument started. Ron is starting shit already. Let's go, Ron. Let's go for it, baby. So where you putting Usyk now? Is Usyk up there? Cause you see the title, man. Let's see something, man. Let's get something started, man. Shit, cause I'm on Mars right now, and my champion right now, my light middleweight champion, and my middleweight champion right now, because of this shit. And y'all probably, I don't even know if y'all know who this is, man. I kind of not even like to put it out there, but I have to put it out there, man. My my light heavyweight, from light heavyweight down to middleweight champ right now is Kelly Robinson. That's my champ right now. And believe me, I'm on Mars though, but that's my champ right now is Kelly Robinson. Anybody know who Kelly Robinson is? Y'all got one? That's my champ right now is Kelly Robinson. Yep. Oh, okay. You talking about, okay, so you saying that he officially got a good record now, Joey Joyce. Okay, well I thought you was just like, you was coming out like so you big up in the Usyk. Usyk gonna get his ass smashed up there. I might put Kelly Robinson up against Usyk. That's my champ, y'all, right now, though, is Kelly Robinson. For Gil, that's the face of boxing right now. The way everybody's acting is Kelly Robinson. Now I know people don't want. Okay, let me ask you this question though. As far as now now we discussed this before, and I told you guys there is such thing as a triangle theory. There is, whether you believe it or you like it or not. It's not. How you doing triangle? There is triangle, but triangle deals with styles. That's what it deals with. The triangle deals with styles. Okay, everybody can't fit under a triangle. Everybody cannot fit under a triangle. But some fights, and I covered this already, I might have to cover it again. But right now, like I said, Kelly Robinson is my champ. But what I was going to say is, so when Floyd, let's say for instance, that when Floyd beat up Oscar De La Hoya, was it as efficient as when Manny beat up Oscar De La Hoya? Okay. When Manny beat up Cotto, was it as efficient as Floyd beat up Cotto? The only one that they had like a close that they beat up, the where it was kind of close, they looked kind of the same, is when they both beat up Shane Mosley. That was it. Man, he is the face of boxing. That's all. He should not be the face of boxing, but he is. yeah. Usyk beat Joyce's ass at light heavyweight, I believe. Yeah. But you know what? Usyk is going to get beat up, Ron. Believe me, he's going to get that ass whooped. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody knew who it was. And then Gil starting fights again. Usyk is gonna beat Ortiz. Usyk is gonna get his ass knocked to smooth out. That's what he's gonna end up getting. That's Gil starting trouble and Cypher crying. And then TW Design is he laughing out loud. And then Ron Finkley at Gil goes, "No, bro, you can't talk to him, Ron. Ronald Finkley, you cannot talk to Gil because Gil is gonna start some shit like he always does." And then Cypher's 57. He said 57-0, baby. That's right. That's right, Cypher. 57-0. Pretty soon gonna be 58. Yeah, you gonna run out of space on that arm, man. You gonna have to retire so you run out of space on that arm. That's it. That's my champ right now. My champ is Kelly Robinson right now. From 160 to 175, that's my champ. He beat Mills, didn't he, Cypher? Did he beat Mills? He knocked Mills' ass out, man. Mills was light heavyweight. He was 57-0 when he beat Mills. Knocked Mills' ass out. Now he 57. Now he 58-0. No. TW Design. You can't. You said Usyk is not even the champ. Even David. He said Toe. He said hey. He said was that heavyweight legit champ? Okay, but look. We talked about this before, and I'm not the one that puts this shit out because we actually went a whole different route because we looked at the tops, and what we did is we went. I forgot who we went to. To be honest, I forgot. But I looked and looked and looked, and then in the EaglesWeb, we got somebody else's list. I'll find it. I gotta go back. I probably kept it, so we got to go back and find out what list we went by. So if you go by certain lists. And what you're going to find is you're going to find Usyk above Ortiz. You're going to find him above people that are probably going to knock his ass out. Right? No championship, it doesn't matter. So this whole thing, and we covered this before, man, is this whole thing, and somebody brought up the race thing. It's not race, so don't get it twisted. It's not race. Anything that is done is gonna be for an agenda. And it's not for our agenda. It's not for our liking. It's all done for an agenda. So that's what you got to look at. It's all this shit is done for a certain agenda. So stop thinking it's done for us. It's not done for you. But it's done to get you excited. I don't know how this ended up coming up on the screen. But anyway, let's enjoy the knockout. But no, I didn't even put this shit up. Streamlabs they doing what they want to. But like I said, it's for an agenda, man. All this stuff, even way back. Now, the small people, use your brains because right now we're all adults in here in this grown folks chat. So just look at all the stuff that's going on right now with the BLM and all these other protests and stuff. Let's look at it deeply, and you'll see that anybody that is causing the problems has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with what they really want to accomplish. Same thing with anything in sport. The persons that really want to accomplish something, those are the ones that's not going to be heard because of the detractors and stuff like that. Or the little guy, now the little guy takes it like this is the small mind. The small mind will take a situation, if they come up with it, the small mind is going to come up and say this is the way it is because that he heard it on TV. Right? But the bigger mind is going to be like, well, it has to be something underneath there. It's something underlying. And so if you go back and look at the books, you go back and look at the history of events before it happened and after it happened, then you can paint a better picture. But you're not going to get a picture if you start believing all this hype. because then what that does turn into what they call a racial divide and stuff like that. Instead of everybody looking, you feel me? Instead of everybody looking at like this, well, because we're on the same soil, our champ from here, then everybody starts having a color divide about it. Who's the best athletes? And they're always going to have the whole color thing about who's the best athletes and stuff like that. So naturally, you know who's the best athlete is. You know, and it depends on what you're doing too. The best athletes are those who are experienced at doing it, or just who has the physicality, the tools to do it. That's the best athlete. It's not really a color thing. It's not always color. It's not always color. Because the best athlete in the room is just the best athlete in the room. And that's not a color thing. That's not a color challenge. That's just, he's just the best athlete, because the rest of us may not do athletics. It might be a brain in there. There's got to be a best brain in the room. You see? But it's not going to be color. Oh, well, such and such is faster than other. Yeah. Well, that's a physical. That's just something that they just are. If that's what it is, that's what it is. There's no argument about that. People get mad and want to argue and try to prove. And the reason and see, this is what they do in order to kill us. What they do in order to kill us with these whole ideas is they start feeding you shit that you shouldn't be eating. And for some people can like take the BCAAs and all that type of stuff, can take, certain performance enhancing drugs, whether they be legal because they're illegal and legal. And it's going to do something to them. But if the wrong person take it, now you're going to end up morphing yourself into some shit that you didn't want to be. You're going to mess around, your head get like four inches bigger than what it is. So a lot of things is going to happen to you. And that was done to push this whole narrative, because if you already know, and then if you believe in science, is what you're saying, the makeup of certain people is just different. They got people that can go underneath, that because of their lifestyle, and I don't know if you've seen them, these ones on these islands, where they could free dive. They could free dive a lot longer and a lot deeper than you can, because you're not a free diver. Is that their physical makeup? Yes, it is. It's because it's not just their physical makeup, it's because that's the way they condition themselves to do that. If you want to go do it, you're going to drown. You're going to drown, because they're not going to be able to give you any kind of supplements to make it to where you could do that. It's certain shit you can't do. And that shit comes back and haunts you. Like the Lyle Alzados and stuff like that. People like that. And you notice these guys that blow themselves up, man. What happens to them? Why they shrink all of a sudden? You know what I mean? I should weigh, if I did that kind of shit, because when I was 300 pounds, if I did that kind of shit, then I should be like, right now, I should be like 150. Never touch any of that type of stuff, man. So, but just be careful with that and that whole idea, man. Don't fall for that idea. Like I said, Kelly Robinson is the best, man. That's the face of boxing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see. Okay, Ron got his he putting up his schedule. Go ahead, Ron. That's right. Well, at least we got something on ESPN, man. Because that other fight, the Vargas fight, is on Dozen. Yep. Yeah, you said Usyk is reminding you of Ryan Garcia. We're gonna see what he do. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what Ryan does too. Because all that pretty boy and I do this and I'm beating people up, we're going to see. You said Khan defense is so bad. Okay, let me go through this before I read what the rest of y'all got, because we went through this before, but see, TW just got up in here. But let me tell you, see, because I talk about the timing, and see what happens is not when you get timed, it's not always you to time somebody. They're timing themselves too. And see what Khan is doing right here. I'm just going to show y'all. We went through this already. They already know. They say, yep. Khan is timing his own self. He's turned himself into a clock. You see what I mean? So he timed his own self. If you look at his steps, and I showed somebody, the Sugar Ray did that same kind of step, but what you got to do, and I'm talking about Sugar Ray Robinson, those kind of steps, you can do that, but what you can't keep doing it. See, when he does that little 1, 2, 1, 2, he shouldn't even be sliding like that in the first place. But watch, he's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And as he does that, that's being timed. One, bam, I got you now. So on that last one, right when he gets cracked, he had the right idea because he was fainting, right? He had the right idea. But what he didn't do on that last one, that was supposed to be his step back right there. Boom. That should have been his step back. And see, if that would have been his step back, even though you might have thought that was in a straight line, no, he was maneuvering, but he didn't maneuver. He didn't go around, he didn't go clockwise like far enough on that last step. He should have went a little bit further. And then if he would have took his step, then when that overhand came, then he had a nice little left counter. But he set his own self up. And see, that's what I'm saying. You can't set your own self up like that. So that was the point on that. It has nothing. It wasn't the defense. The idea was good, but the execution was shitty. Yeah. Okay, design. You in there again talking about you have a solution to racism. Make it illegal in all forms. They would never do that because they have to, because it's not the racism, it's an agenda. He said, I know that they would never do that. He said, well, that's right. Workplace racism is the main thing under the sink. Not everywhere, but does go down. Yeah, but they don't allow you. They can do it themselves, but they won't allow you to do it. So if you have your own company or something like that, you're not allowed to be. See, it's just that people are uneducated. You cannot. If you do that racism shit, your ass is in trouble because they're going to file an EEOC complaint on you. Equal opportunity is big. And it's easy to figure it out, because you're probably going to go through some type of arbitration or something like that. You know what I mean? You're probably not going to end up in court because they don't even want to hear it in court. They just like, yeah, you pull some suspect racist shit. And see, but you can't do it. But I see the thing is, I won't allow you to do it because of laws, but I can do it because I write the laws and I can just paint a narrative and shit. And then the small people, like I said, the ones without the brain, they're the only ones that fall for it. The ones with the brain is going to research and read back. Well, how did this come to pass? Or what happened? Let me read into the history of this guy or whatever. As soon as you see something, just because you see it, like I said, I'm on Mars. Because just because you see it doesn't mean that's what it is. But you seeing it, oh, I saw it. No. They set your ass up. They made a production, and I told the Webb fam about this shit like last year. We talked about this last year. And you feel me? And when we talked about it, everybody got it. They got the idea. Is we know that we're facing nothing but productions no matter what. Everywhere there's productions. Yep. Oh, stupid ass Gil there. Gil said, "Con told Canelo, I'll pay you when I feel like it." Yeah. Oh, Con did something to get his ass knocked the hell out, didn't he? Yep. Only time racism is okay, you both close friends and taking the piss out on each other. He said, but like family. But it's nasty shit. It is. Man, I told you, man, if you can't set a table and everybody's invited to that table, then I don't even want to sit there myself. You feel me? If you set a table, if I set a table and everybody's sitting down, then everybody's welcome. Especially if it's a potluck, but bring your best dish. I don't care what culture you come from, because you don't come from a race. You come from you're probably culturalized, so you're gonna come from a nation and a culture. Bring your best dish. Sit your ass down and have a table and break bread with us. This is eat, man, and talk about how good the food was, and talk about how we got to go back to work or whatever, and how the family is and stuff like that. That's all the conversations we really supposed to be having. We ain't supposed to be talking about all this other shit like internet and all this shit. We ain't supposed to be talking about that kind of shit. Especially that's the worst thing. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. I don't even want to hear about your day at work. I want to hear about how good the food was, what y'all plans is, how much fun you're having. That's what I want to hear. When we're all sitting out as family from different cultures. That's all I want to hear. Yep. He said TW Design again. He said, that must have hurt me an ex-boxer myself. He said, collapse. He said, I know that feeling. He said, oh man, 2 times happened in effect. He said, brain two over time. Yeah, brain, it will affect that brain over time, man. You're right. Yep. He said, I was sacked for highlighting racism against a Nigerian friend of mine. He said, by big bosses. He said clear N words in the bar on Fridays. They sacked me. Yeah. Well, the words are nothing, man. It's just that, see, the words affect the small man. If you're in a small situation, then you could be a small man. If you're in a small situation. So if we're in a small situation, let's handle it on a small level. We're not going to make nothing national out of it. You know, but find out the reason why somebody's calling you something. I had kids call me stuff on the street. Or I have kids go by me and go, ooh, like that right in front of their parents. But they're kids. And kids they learn that from somewhere. They learn to be disrespectful from somebody. No discipline in the home or something like that. So I could take that big or I can just take that small. They're kids though. So what do? Go over and slap the shit out of both the kids? Or I just let it go? Or do I even respond? I have an opportunity? That's a perfect opportunity. That's a perfect racist opportunity for me to say whatever I have to say. You see? But hey, Cypher, how you like my pick though? Kelly Robinson, baby. Let me read this last. He got one more comment down here. He said, I didn't even know much or care about racism until my Nigerian friend was abused in the UK. See, I got very angry. UK angry. He said, we nice 99% of the time. He said, I wanted to kill someone that night. Okay. Yeah, well, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't get emotional. You have to find out where's that word come from. For them, not for everybody, because everybody's going to be a different situation, you know. So the proper thing is, did this man do something to you? Then why would you label him like that? Why would you label him like that? So he's still flesh and bones. This is a man. He's not calling you anything other than, than what you are. Then why would you call him anything? Yeah, that's right. Cypher said, I'm going to go with Robinson too. That's it, man. Because you know why I'm going with Kelly Robinson? And the reason I thought about this shit anyway, Cypher, is because aren't we going through something? We going through so much shit that it don't matter. We should be able to go with Kelly Robinson, man. I'm tired of all this shit. The Roro excuses. All the Roro, the bravery and shit. Everybody's brave because we got a so-called invisible foe out there right now. We got an invisible foe, and so everybody's so scary and everybody's so messed up that they gonna use that. That's their crutch now, the Roro crutch. Oh, I want all the smoke. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that. You ain't gonna do shit. We ain't gonna be able to see it. We want to see it. I want to get back to the days where we can go out and see the fight. All this hidden in the bubble fight and stuff, and that's something else that they can deceive the hell out of us on that too. And I'm scared of that. That's one thing I'm scared. I'm scared of that. I'm scared of people fighting in bubbles. There has to be at least one clean area. Don't they do this? They do this shit. And I'm doing it. I don't mean nothing satanic when I'm doing it. They always do this. Isn't there at least one clean area on earth where we can go get some fights done? Quarantine the people. What, man? Set the building, man. Set some big steamers up in that building. Steam that whole building, man. Kill everything that's in there and then don't allow nothing in. Make everybody go down a special tunnel. Have them checked out. Make them go down the special tunnel to get into the stadium. You know what I mean? Make sure it's clean. If Roro in there. I don't like Roro at all because Roro be hiding out. Roro he make people asymptomatic and all kinds of other stuff. Oh, well, you ain't got no symptoms, but I got the Roro. You got the Roro, and I'm on Mars right now. Yeah, I'm in. Like I said, man, I'm on Mars right now. I'm on Mars, and Roro is controlling everybody. And I'm on Mars. And there's so many people. All the people that's in the anybody that's in sports or anybody that's in Hollywood is asymptomatic. But the regular people get the real one. They get the real railroad. Oh my goodness, man! I'm sitting here doing shows about railroad, or just even mentioning it. But so I wasn't the one that brought that up. I think Gil brought that up, or not Gil. Who was it? It was one of y'all brought that. It might have been me. Or somebody brought that up. But we're not believing nobody, because they bringing up stuff like, I want to fight him. I want to fight this. I want to do this. I want to do that. But it's like a fake energy. It's like, where was this energy before? So Kelly Robinson face of boxing, man. F that. I don't care. So Kelly Robinson. Oh, okay. That's just me looking out. See, that's what happens. Me. I told you, and I had said that before, that I think my mods, at least my mods, and I'm gonna say it right this, that my mods and Ron Finkley should have had a thumbs up. So if y'all hit the thumbs up before you hit the live, before you hit live chat, go back out, hit the thumbs up, because me is looking out for me. Hit the thumbs up and then come back. So we should at least have 8, 10 or so. Because I've been looking at the numbers, man. The numbers been going up and down. The numbers been going up and down. So if it's not at least a minimum, I'm saying a minimum of 8, then somebody holding the hell out. If there's not a minimum at least 8 likes, then somebody's holding out. Because I've seen enough people drop in and out. I'm not talking about just all mods. I've seen enough people dropping in and out, because they always do that on EaglesWebbs. Yep. And y'all don't even know. Yeah, my biggest show is like about 600 for this little chat. You see? But that's what they do. They come in and out. Oh, yeah, the Eagle, F Eagle or something like that. I'll see you down there. J to the Brown in here, man. Man, y'all say what's up to J to the Brown. J to the Brown, make sure you hit that like on your way in, man. Then you hit the live stream. But salute to my brother, man, J to the Brown, man. He said salute to EaglesWebbs. That's right. But Jay don't play like that, man. Jay don't play either, man. And Shadow 979 up in here too, man. Salute to him. He said salute to EaglesWebbs Boxing. That's right. He got the eagle up good, got the web up good, and the glove up good. Yeah, come on in and have a seat, fellas. Yeah. We'll put this up, man. They know what it is, man. And see, TW Design, you and Ron probably haven't seen this, but this is what I put up when everybody come in. When everybody come up in here, that's what I do. This is no respect. This is no disrespect, but I'm saying it don't matter if you're in your car or you're at home or wherever you're at. Come on in and enjoy the content, enjoy the chat, and have some input. And sit your ass down. That's the sit your ass down jab. It's like you wasn't listening. Sit your ass down. I'll see you down there, Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More. He said I hit the dislike for Gil Coles. Yeah, Gil. See, that's probably where I get all that shit from. Anytime there's something up there, anytime there's something like when I get thumbs down, that's Gil. I'm going to get Gil's ass. I'm going to get you, Gil. Believe me. You're on my list. Yeah, Gil, you're on my list, man. Yeah. Yeah. You're on my, hey, like I said, man, Gil's on my list, man. And you ain't on the same list as Santa on, and I don't like to bring up that Santa. Anything with that S-A-N in it, ain't nothing but Satan. Okay, I bought it out in EaglesWebbs. But come on in and sit your ass down. Larry Holmes put the sit your ass down jab on you. Sit your ass down. And when we say that as grown folks, man, it's no disrespect. We just say it, man. Just come on, this sound, man. And then, add something in there. But me and Cypher, we got our champ right now, the face of boxing, Kelly Robinson, 58-0. Was 57-0, but he wouldn't got that light heavyweight champ. So he's 58-0. That's our champ, man, undefeated. It's Kelly Robinson, because everybody else is just talking and putting up bullshit numbers and all that, and scared, want to take a railroad break. I ain't getting enough pay. If I don't get paid enough, I'm gonna take a Rona break, and get out of here with that shit. I'm gonna take a Rona break, and like I told y'all, I'll be back to Earth soon. But right now I'm broadcasting from Mars. So EaglesWebbs is on Mars. The Eagle is landed his ass on Mars. So I am hitting y'all up from Mars. But just to be reassured, I'm letting you know and I'm not a fortune teller, but Usyk is going to get that ass whooped sooner or later. Any of these guys. And we went over that whole thing of all these people, all these fighters just moving up, and all of them, they moving up and automatically getting rated right away as soon as they move up. It's like I'm taking my status with me. The fighter that you see underneath me, that's the fighter, only fighter I know of that can just take his status with him when he moved up. All these other fighters, that's all clout shit. That's all bullshit. That's all stuff that they feeding us, and they have to feed us a certain amount of stuff so we can fight. And that was that whole racism thing. Because EaglesWebbs boxing, my web watchers already know that I broke that whole thing down to this, even all the way back to Jack Johnson, when there were blacks getting killed, the so-called blacks. I'm calling them blacks because that's what they call. They say blacks. So the blacks who was getting killed, that was on the small level, man. That was on the short level. Because the rich people, see, and this is how you can tell, man, Hollywood is not going to come out if it's a race agenda. The ones in Hollywood, they're not going to come out if it's a real race agenda. They know what the agenda is, to get your ass in the seats. Is it entertainment or something else? That's why they're out there. They're not going to be out there, for something that's dealing with race. You see, that's how you can tell. Now, the one that's not using this, those are the ones that are going to think about the race part of it. Oh, that race, a certain race or whatever. No. If you get your ass whooped at a certain race, then it ain't had nothing shit to do with your race. It's just your skills. You got your ass whooped. That's all that is to it. There's been people that got their ass whooped, and there's been people that try to push the race issue and all that. Oh, I ain't gonna let no white boy whoop my ass. And then you go in and get your ass handed up. You get your ass knocked out the ring. You got your ass whooped. See? But that wasn't with us. That wasn't race. That was just somebody's mouthpiece. It still wasn't race in the first place. That was just somebody's mouthpiece, run people, because people, that's just something that they built into us to have us. They have us doing that shit. Yep. Oh, you said JB. Oh, JB was cooking on King Live. Oh, okay. What, the King came on again? God dang, I'm missing some of King's shows then. Shit. I done hit him up like 3 times in a row. He been coming on like frequent, because he usually don't come on like that. I was in there hollering, giving my thumbs up and hollering at people too, man. But the last one he did, Ron was in there. It was just like so short. But I guess he just wanted to get some words out of him. You know what I mean? Yeah. But see, that's all it is, though. It's just, that's entertainment. But see, a lot of people fall for it. Oh, he's a racist and shit. A lot of dumbass people fall for that. No, he's just saying that. That's a ticket thing. And it's a thing that works because I want to see him get his ass kicked now. See, that's money. Your dumbass. Like I said, when you low like that, when you low like that, that's you dumb. That's your stupid ass. It ain't had shit to do with the one that was using the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece is going to make people react a certain way. The mouthpiece is. So certain people are going to react a certain way because of the mouthpiece. And then other people are going to react a whole different way because of the mouthpiece. But the whole thing is I'm getting that reaction. And see, a lot of times we won't listen to that top person when they say, oh, no, they didn't mean nothing by it. They just full of shit. See, when that top person tells us that, who do we end up listening to? We end up listening to the damn bottom feeder. Oh, that's a race war right there. There's a whole race shit. And then you want to go off and do something stupid and end up locked up over some dumb shit. That's because you dumb. Because you low. You crawling around in mud still. Stand your ass up, man. Stop walking around on your knees and stand your ass up. Start listening to somebody on top of shit. Research it and find out. I mean, it might have been a statement before they even made that statement. There might have been another statement that was used. But your dumb ass is too dumb to figure out that there was another statement that was used before they even talked about that. It might have been a huddle up. They might have been huddling up. Oh, yeah, man, how we going to get, man? Damn, we ain't got that many sales right now, man. Tickets, man. I need to get that front end, man. I need to get that money, man. What can I do? You talking to your boys. Oh, man, just talk shit to them, man. Tell them there ain't no white boy going to whoop your ass. Man, please. We do that all the time, and we huddle up, man. As family and shit, we huddle up and say certain shit to get reactions. And then the dumbass is the one that falls for the shit. A dumbass is going to be like, oh, yeah, he that move, he said that. You all heated and shit. You want to fight on the street over some dumb shit. You let the word get you. Now the word going to get your dumb ass locked up. Now, if you're in a room and it happened, it's just you and them, then yeah, face off. Get that, get that work done. But if it's not like that, then just let that shit go. They say, okay, you try to make me react, huh? You got to be big with that shit. Like, oh, you trying to make me react, huh? You trying to make me fuck you up over in here, huh? By running your mouth. But guess what? I ain't the one. I ain't going to, those just words. But if you hand me any kind of hand on me, I don't care. I mean, if you hand me, I'm going to take it as that you try to take my life. Now, you tell somebody something like that, then guess what's going to happen? If you touch me, I'm going to take it like you're trying to take my life. Is that going to solve the situation? Are they going to come over and touch you? Because now they got to make another decision. Oh, shit, this ain't going to be no regular fight. One of us got to go. See? That small shit. Don't look at the shit on the small level. I see y'all fouling up in here, man. Yeah. I see y'all fouling up here. D to the Bailey up in here, y'all, man. Salute to him, man. He said salute at EaglesWebbs Boxing. Yep, you right though, D-Lo. D-Lo404 said right. He said sometimes the mouth writes bad checks. That's what it is. Is your mouth is out there writing checks. Bad ones. Ain't nobody made you go out there and oh yeah, but anyway, a salute to Michael Johnson Boxing Talking Boy. I don't know if I salute. I salute y'all like 10, 15 times, man, because I respect my people that come through to see me. Because I believe that the majority of people, like over 90% of people that come see Eagle, is that they're respectful and that they really down with Eagle, and they're about the real talk, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to boxing talk. They're about real people talk. Grown folk talk is what I'm saying. And they like to keep up on shit too, though. They don't want to be like, oh shit, yeah. Because a lot of times I say stuff, they like, oh shit, I might have slipped up the other day, hollering back at that dude. When I said Eagle had, good advice, then let's leave that shit alone. You don't always got to mess with it. Just laugh at it like, oh, this motherfucker, he way over there. And why you way over there hollering at? Why you way over there hollering like that, man? Stop that shit, man. But anyway, Derek Bailey salute, man. He's saluting everybody out. That's why, see, that's how my people come in. They come in like that. They come in and salute each other out, man. That's how we do up in EaglesWebbs, man. We don't be missing out. Like some places, like some chats you go, and you salute somebody, everybody, and they miss you. And you just see them put some words up right before you even saluted them, and they just ignore you like you don't even exist. In a bigger chat, but in here, everybody respect, man. Much respect. So much respect to my people that come through, though, man. But we got our champ, though, Cypher. Kelly Robinson, man. That's the face of boxing right now, man. Until we get back, man, shit ain't nothing but Hollywood. Like he said, it's Hollywood. And so, Kelly Robinson, if y'all don't know who Kelly Robinson is, y'all better find out who Kelly Robinson is, man. So, Kelly Robinson, that's our face of boxing, man. Kelly Robinson is the face of boxing. Until somebody show us that they the face of boxing, then Kelly Robinson has to be the face of boxing. And nobody wants to do nothing. Everybody want to use the Roro excuses and all that. Nobody, I don't want to hear no Roro excuse. Get your ass all the way out of here with the Roro excuse. Said, really? You going to drop the Roro excuse on us? Man, get out of here with that, man. We really don't have time for no Roro excuses and all this other shit, man. We need to see is fights. That's what we need. We need to see fights. So get your ass out there and fight when it's time. And there's fights. There's a handful of fights coming up this weekend. And some of us will watch them. Like I said, I'll probably replay them. I'll probably watching them on replay because I just don't feel like it. They got me out of it. I'd rather watch Kelly Robinson fight. Right now, I'd rather watch him. Although I think the Ortiz versus Vargas, I think that's probably going to be a good fight. That's probably is going to be a good fight. That's going to be pretty entertaining. I think they're going to throw hands. Yeah. I think they're going to throw hands. I don't know. But I'm not ordering no damn... I'm not ordering a dozen to watch it. I mean, if there's a way I can get to it, then I'll get to it. Feel me? But if it's not, then forget it. But the disrespect from George Foreman, mentioning Kawasaki, that's still on my mind, man. Mentioning Kawasaki with Henry Armstrong, George, stop it. Stop it. You eating too many hamburgers, man. You got burgers. You got burgers on your brain, man. 57-0, baby. Kelly Robinson. That shit fast. Is that what they be seeing? Is that what they be seeing, Cypher? Is that what they be seeing when I be whooping their ass? Oh, that's scary. That's scary as hell. That's right. I whoop your ass, baby. So don't y'all start no shit with Eagle, man. Kelly Robinson, baby. I whoop y'all's ass. I whoop your ass, man. That's all it is to it. But yeah, a lot of these, like these fighters, man, they've been playing this, man. So 2020, like I said, man, it's gonna be. I told you, man, I didn't want it to be the way it is, but I told y'all last year it's gonna be effed up. But we got to get these fights, man. We got to stop getting played. Because we had so many people that played the shit out of us. Man, they played us like flutes. That's right. They played us like flutes. There you go, Cypher. He said Kawasaki versus Robinson. He said, let's see it. You're right, man. Let's check it out. Let's see it. Yeah, but they didn't play. They played the shit out of us, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all. The thing is, if you're the smaller man, if you down at the bottom, and I'm not calling nobody out like that. I'm not saying that you. I'm just saying, but look into it. So if there was legitimate excuses, see, what the hell is a legitimate excuse? That's shit that, like, when you're supposed to go to work, right? And then you're not gonna get flagged at work or penalized at work if you have a legitimate excuse not to show up. Okay, so when it comes to fighters, who has a legitimate excuse not to show up when you have had fighters to fight with torn biceps, broken hands, and everything else? So what's your legitimate excuse for not showing up? Huh? Like Harrison, what happened? You talked all that ish, and then what happened? J-Rock. What the hell happened? See? And that's what I'm saying, man. If this excuse is not legitimate, because I don't really want to ride with nobody's excuse. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I really don't want to ride with your excuse because this is what we're going to hear. I'm going to tell you what we're going to hear. This is what we're going to hear. So we're going to hear, and I'm telling you this, you're always going to get this. This is what we're going to hear. You're going to hear how good the training camp was, right? How good somebody looked. Oh, shit, they look good. Good training camp. How their weight was early. Their weight was already good early. The weight was already good. No problem making the weight. See? Is that enough stuff to hear? Sparring went, wonderful sparring with the opponents that you chose, that you did. You showed that you're ready for this. Tip-top condition. Okay. So now we heard all that, right? And so since now we heard all that, so what are we expecting now? So now we're expecting the great fight. Now what happened? Now you went in there with after all that shit, and you got your ass pieced up. Wait a minute. We got 4 things on you. We got 4 things. You went in there, the best training camp ever, made weight early, was already on schedule, made weight, sparring was excellent. For the fighters that you had in there, and because you're fighting a certain person, so all the opposition that you had in there sparring, all that shit went great. Everything's wonderful, okay? And now your mouthpiece is going, and you told us what you was gonna do, and we was like, you got us hyped. So now we're fed. I'm not saying fanboys, fangirls, but yeah, they in there. But what the fans was like, okay, oh shit, let's see it, man. Let's go. This shit. Let me subscribe. Let's get this one. I'm gonna order that shit. I'm going to that one live, man. I believe them. See? And then you took your ass in there and got pieced up. And all we seen was you getting pieced up. So all the shit you talked, all the great camp and all that shit before you got in there, all that shit went out that we not even paying attention to that no more. All we're paying attention to is that, damn, I paid all that money to watch you get your ass pieced up and you did all that talking. And you had me talking. Because now I told everybody, no, he ready this time, he ready. That's why EaglesWebbs, we keep that energy up. Let's see it. That's why we keep that energy up in here. Let's see the shit. Because I already know that you're going to go talking and you're going to say what all you did. Or what all you did during sparring and everything else. And then you're going to get your tank on and shit and bring your ass in and have to try to make weight. Get your ass out of here. And now you got, so now you're going to use the row for your excuse too. You're using the row for a crutch. Oh yeah, we got that row. I need that money. If not, I'm going to have to blame it on the row. You can't blame it on the alcohol, baby. On the alcohol, baby. You blaming it on the Rona, baby. You blaming it on the Rona. We not falling for that shit, man. We not falling for none of that shit. No banana in the tailpipe. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Cypher down there cried again. He said banana and water happened. He said, a good excuse for me. Yeah. You slipped on the banana peel. That's Williams. You done slipped on the banana peel. But yeah. Okay, D-Lo404, he said, salute back at y'all. He said, I'm sneaking on, man. All right, man. Go take care of your man stuff that you got to take care of, man. Cypher right back there. Cypher said, or should I say, Gatorade. Yeah. The Gatorade, the water. Yeah, bananas and water is, bananas and water is a mom. Because they go together. One is high in potassium, and one is good. One is just, and one is good for that hydration, to help that hydration out. Bananas and water. You let bananas and water took you out like that? It says Gatorade. Cypher back again. He said that boy had the balls in his banana. Yeah. Yeah, he had D-ball in his banana. Yeah, he had something up in there. Just whoop that ass. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I never dug into the rules that deep. Can you give somebody like juice? You're supposed to give them water, but can you give them juice? Can you give them some ginger? He said Charlie had ginger shots in his Gatorade. Come on, man, ginger shots, man. You just got your ass whooped, man. You came in, and see, when you come in all greased up like that, and you telling us all kind of shit, and we falling for it, and you got your fans like, oh, yeah, he gonna do it. Right. That's one of the worst positions I like to be in. I'm telling y'all that right now. The worst position that, I didn't say it, well, I said like to be in. The worst position to be in is when you fail for some shit that somebody done said. Somebody say something and you fall for it. Because you're like, oh, yeah, he got this. See? Don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, people even got scared when it came to Mayweather fighting. I don't even know why they got scared, though. But people was getting scared when he fought the MMA guy. The Conor McGregor guy. Everybody was like, I got this. Everybody was believing all that. Stop believing that. Stop believing. I'm going to wait for y'all. Okay, because we had this chat now. We didn't have this grown folks part of this chat. And so now that we didn't had it now, so when the rest of y'all come up in here, and y'all done fail, you done fail for it. When you fall for it, make sure don't try to hide out from EaglesWebbs, because I know your ass going to try to sneak out. See, D-Lo snuck out because he got to go do stuff. But he said he'd salute back at y'all. He said he's sneaking on. He got to go take care of business. But when you come, when it happened to you, and I'm not talking, this ain't about a crow plate. It's about you, like, big up and too much. So when you big up too much, I'm not even going to feed you the crow. I'm going to feed you all right, but it's not going to be crow. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get your ass. I'm going to get you. It's simple as that when you come up in here. And we all going to get you. Huh? You're going to get the Eagles Web roast. You're going to get the roast with the W. The WROAST. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get the web roast on your ass. Yeah, we got to put it on you like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we're going to do it, Eagles, from now on, man. When somebody, now, if all of us got to eat the crow. I don't care. I eat crow with whoever I roll with. If I roll with Gil, I'm scared to roll with Gil's ass. Because Gil, he stuck on Keith so bad, and I end up rolling with Keith. Gil got my ass in trouble last time. Because I end up rolling with Keith. I roll with Keith with Gil with the wrong person, and we all be on stretchers. See, look, they got Eagles' ass all stretchered out because he done rolled with Gil. I'll be looking at Gil next to me like this, like, yeah, Gil, look at you. I'll be like, what's up? You got us on stretchers, now what? We sitting there on stretchers and shit. Because I'd sit there effing with Gil, and now Gil got us both on stretchers. That ain't a good look. I ain't trying to get stretchered out nowhere. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't trying to get stretchered out, man. So so we got to keep it on. Our energy, we got to make sure our energy as fans, we got to keep it as fans, man. And we got to know from the start, like when somebody first go in training, like if we know a fight's coming up, so a month, or at least a month. Now, if you don't, now you got to find out a month before, at least. Look at your fighter a month before. Stop looking at your fighter 2 weeks before the fight. A month is actually late, but a couple of months going into the fight, see what is he doing? Is he out at clubs and shit? What is he doing? So that way when you roll with his ass, that you're rolling with him. You see, I'm going to ride with him, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding back there with the door with no lock on. That door don't have no lock, so if I need to roll out the car, I just roll my ass out the car. I just jump out the car. I ain't going to be stuck like, oh, shit, we all locked in. Now you locked in. And I'm not saying don't ever make commitments and ride with your people. Right, go ahead and ride with your people. But just realize how you're riding. Because I'm just going to ride right now until some shit happen. Until some shit pop the way it's supposed to pop. I'm rolling with Kelly Robinson. So right now, Kelly Robinson is my champ right now. So that's what I'm rolling with. No cinnamon buns. None of that. No Pacquiao, even though y'all know where Pacquiao is. No Wilder, nobody else. Because everybody's just talking. No Crawfords, no Keiths, none of them. Kelly Robinson. 57-0, baby. And that's who I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with that 57-0, man. Y'all can roll with who you want to. But me and Cypher, we rolling with Kelly Robinson on this one. Until we can get this boxing sorted out. But stop bringing up, like, these fighters, you know they're not gonna make it, man. Don't bring these fighters up, man, because we're gonna just tear their ass apart up in the Eagles Web. We're gonna get them. You know, they in here. We're gonna eventually get a chance to roast them. So don't hurt yourself, because you hurt yourself when you start bringing up all these, especially when people's moving up. But we got too many big fights that we need to see, and is this the point? Hey, let's see it, because all we're gonna hear right now is just talking and stuff, man. That's all we're gonna hear. It's just talking. But let's get this done, man. Let's get it in. Because that's what we do. Is get it in. Stop running. Stop acting like Roro is the one is in charge of everybody now. Everybody got that Roro in their blood. Get that chicken out your blood. You know how we're going to close out, man. Get that chicken out your blood, man, and fight, man. But y'all already know what it is with Eagle, man. Y'all know what it is, man. This Wednesday, man, we shut it down on Wednesday. But we came in and got our grown folks chat off. Maybe I didn't cover everything that I needed to cover, but, hey, we went long enough, man. We'll cover some more, man. We'll do on our Friday wrap, I'll try to, I might do a breakdown. I might do like an older fight or something like that. Okay, Me. Yeah, Me on it today. Me ain't playing. Me on that shit. He like, yeah, you got the likes up. He got the likes up in the web. Yeah, get them damn likes up. Yeah, that's good enough, man. Because I was saying a minimum of 8. All these people keep flying, coming up in here. I'm not worried about the ones that just flop in on accident. The ones that flop in here on the accident, they gonna leave. They're not gonna leave no. They're not gonna leave no thumbs up or thumbs up. They just, that's EaglesWebbs. Oh, that's what it is, and they just gonna leave. Because I seen that number like going all over the place, but It is what it is, man. But we know what we do, man. Eagles Way of Boxing, man. We're going to talk about it the real way, man. And we're going to get into these skill sets and stuff like that again. Why certain shit don't work. And then you guys going to start seeing why certain trainers just don't work for certain fighters. I think I gave you guys enough information to start figuring that out. But then you can see that, hey, sometimes you need another old head up in there, man. Especially when it comes to, like, the dirt. Somebody doing the dirt and shit like that. You need somebody up in there that's going to help you out, man. But y'all enjoy your day, man. And thanks a lot again, We22 till this day. We are kings. Yeah, he went and checked them out. He making sure. Yeah. Make sure, y'all make sure, man. If you say, I don't want none of my web watchers to be no damn trolls, man. They come in here, you know, what's up, Eagle? And they ain't even drop a thumb up or nothing. Yeah, but we got them up there today, man. But I'm going to get with y'all, man. Y'all know how we do, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see. My shout out to all y'all that mess with me. And that's my web watchers. Y'all know what it do, man. Nothing but blessings on this Wednesday, man.